Coronavirus or Covid-19. Coronavirus or Covid-19 originated in a wild animal. Coronavirus is spread through droplet. If someone with disease cough or sneeze near you, then you have a high chance of catching it too. Research also suspects that the coronavirus can live on surface. So, if you happen to touch a contaminated surface and then touch your mouth, there the possibility you could get infected yourself. It could take 2 days or up to weeks before you notice any symptom. This means you could be living life the way you normally would. And if you happen to sneeze or catch on a surface, there a possibility you could unknowingly infect those around you. And what would happen if you actually started experiencing the symptom? Well, it'd be a bit different for everyone. Your body temperature would first increase as it attempts to fight off the virus. This means you have a fever, causing you to shiver and sweat. This symptom might last for a couple of days. At this point, you should stay at home and stay away from other people. Let's hope you have food stocked up. Although being sick sucks, you could use this time to catch up on all your Disney and Cartoon Network. And when you weren't doing that, you did probably be sleeping as your body would be working as hard as it could trying to heal. You might think you are in the clear at this point, but this is when the pneumonia could kick in. If it did, you find it difficult to breathe and you have more slimy mucus in your lung and nostril, which would lead to more cough. The shortness of breath and chest pain would continue to get worse. There also change you begin vomiting or throw up.
And on top of all this, you feel incredibly weak and tired. Your lungs will also continue to worsen. Some patients with the coronavirus have even experienced permanent lung damage and scarring. But there's also much more about the coronavirus that we don't know yet. Other organs could be affected as well. Some patients have shown signs of liver problems. So, if you're experiencing any of these signs, you might want to go to the hospital. At this point, you'd be put into a quarantine area so you won't infect anyone else. Fortunately, the doctors can guarantee they can cure you. And a vaccine for the coronavirus might not be available for another year at least, but they do their best to help you feel better by giving you painkillers and lots of fluids. As time went on, your body might be able to naturally heal itself from the coronavirus. But that's only if you were a healthy person to begin with. If you weren't, then the coronavirus could cause organ failure and then death. It's been reported that patients with major health issues like cancer and diabetes have a higher chance of dying from the coronavirus. So, if you do happen to catch the coronavirus, it doesn't mean immediate death, but what you do need to watch out for is infecting other people. This includes the elderly and people with previous health problems. But most people will get sick and survive without any serious damage. How could you prevent something like this in the first place? Number 1. Wash your hands. It might seem obvious, but it works and is the best way to kill the virus. And if you can't find a sink, then you can use hand sanitizer, but I'll have to have a high alcohol percentage. And also, try your best to be conscious of how you spread your germs as well as where germs might be. Like stop touching your face after you get off public transit. But it should also be noted that research on this new virus is actively changing and doctors are still learning new things about it. Number 2. When coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with your flexed elbow or use a tissue. If you use a tissue, discard it immediately into a closed bin. Number 3. Avoid close contact with anyone that has a fever and cough. This doesn't mean a paranoid, guys. In practical terms, we recommend keeping at least 1 meter distance from a sick person. Also, you should avoid shaking hands, hugging, or kissing people with these symptoms, and wear a mask. Number 4. If you have fever, cough, and difficulty of breathing, seek medical care early, and share information about any recent symptoms with your healthcare provider. So now, hopefully, you avoid getting the coronavirus, so the pandemic will be blown over, and the coronavirus is perished. Let's hope for the best. Well, thank you guys for watching. Take care of your health and see you around. I'm Dzaka Nurvadila and Raffa Putra over and out.